Hello, everyone, gather around. The constable's responsible. No. Responsible is not a word. In case you can't tell, I am reviewing Saving Mr. Banks. Hey guys, this is Stradling with the Rotoscopers, and today I'm going to be reviewing Saving Mr. Banks. Now, Saving Mr. Banks is sort of a biography of Walt Disney during the time when he was producing, or getting ready to produce, Mary Poppins. And it also, at the same time, it's a biography of P.L. Travers. P.L. Travers was the writer of the children's book series Mary Poppins. Now, Walt Disney had been pursuing P.L. Travers for decades, wanting the rights to this film. So this movie tells the process at the very end of that, when she kind of runs out of money and she's willing to listen to what Walt Disney has to say. So she lives in England, she flies to Burbank, she is this uptight, stuffy woman, very proper, everything you do is wrong, everything she does is right, and she is played by the wonderful Emma Thompson. And Emma Thompson was actually one of my favorite parts of this movie. I thought her portrayal of P.L. Travers was absolutely fantastic. Now, that being said, I don't know what P.L. Travers actually is like, so I don't have anything to compare it to, but I thought her performance was really fun. Now, I loved P.L. Travers in this movie. Even though she was mean and hard and rude to everybody, we get to see her backstory at the same time. And that's what's really cool about this story. We get to see two sides of P.L. Travers. We get to see the one side of her, the modern day 1960s version of her, where she's giving these rights or in the process of maybe considering giving the rights to Walt Disney. And then the next moment we cut to her childhood. She grew up in Australia. She had a father who was very ill-tempered and alcoholic, but very loving. So we get to see her childhood, why she is the way she is, who Mary Poppins was or who she was inspired by, more of her relationship between her father, the troubles that she had, and it really endears you to her because you get to see the hardships that she overcame, some of the trials in her life, and then you empathize with her because it's really sad. And that's what's so cool about the way this movie's set up. We get to see her right now as she's sort of anguishing and kind of a little bit upset about having to give up these rights because these characters mean so much to her. And then we go back in time and we see why those characters mean so much to her, or maybe what inspired different things in the Mary Poppins novels. And in the film and in the trailer, you know, she says, Mary Poppins is family. These characters are family to me. And you really get insight as to why that happened. Now, Walt Disney, he was played by, obviously, Tom Hanks, and initially I was really worried because I'd seen some of the commercials and I thought, ugh, he's just Tom Hanks playing Tom Hanks, and I thought he'd be very distracting, but he was actually really good. Now, I won't say it's the best Walt Disney impersonation that I've ever seen, but he did good enough that it didn't distract you. Like, he definitely took on the role, he did his best, he tried to embody Walt Disney the best way that he could, and then we move forward from there. We accept his version and his portrayal, but we don't focus on it because it's not distracting. Thank goodness. Good job, Tom. One character that I really liked was P.L. Travers' driver named Ralph. He's really cute. He's just a normal guy, he has a family, he's just working so he can support them. And they sort of have this little friendship that grows. She's so mean to him, and then he's still sweet to her, and she's mean to him again, and she's, you know, kicks him down, not literally, but, and he's still very kind, and so it's fun to see that little friendship blossom and grow. I love anything about the 60s. Mid-century modern is very Mad Men, it's very romantic, it's very fun. I love the furniture, I love the design, I love the art style. So this was definitely a movie that I liked being in because I liked just the aesthetic of this era. So I really liked this movie. It was funny and serious at the same time. I mean, can that happen? But yes. When we were in the modern day 1960s, it was just enough comedy put in at different moments that you could laugh at P.L. Travers, you could laugh at Walt Disney, you could just laugh at how over the top he was trying to welcome her and say, hey, let's do this, come on, Mary Poppins. And then, you know, the serious moments come in her moments of reflection in the flashbacks, and I thought it was a great way to present the film, to present the story. I'm a lot more sympathetic towards P.L. Travers. It was also fun to see some of our favorite songs from Mary Poppins, Feed the Birds, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Fidelity Fiduciary Bank. I mean, a lot of them are just thrown in there, and it's really exciting to see her reactions to these songs. She thought there was going to be no songs, so she definitely has a hissy fit over that. And we just get to see her reactions to maybe character design, stories, even the fact that Mr. Banks has a mustache. She freaks out! he doesn't have a mustache! No mustache! No mustache! And so it's really, really exciting and fun to see these. I would say that Saving Mr. Banks is one of my favorite movies of the year. I would definitely put it up there with The Book Thief. I absolutely adored The Book Thief. That was another serious film based on World War II, but this movie was, you had the Disney magic, but then it also had another level. It was a bit more serious and mature than I guess the trailers are making it out to be. I mean, oh, it's a movie about Walt Disney, exciting, it's gonna be fun, happy. But that serious tone that it had, I loved. Someone asked me on Twitter and they said if you could only see Thor Catching Fire or Saving Mr. Banks, which one would you see? And definitely Saving Mr. Banks. I mean, Thor, it's just another Marvel action movie. It's good, but meh, it's Thor, and you can rent it, you can watch it later. Catching Fire, also really good, but Saving Mr. Banks is just like a level on its own. It's really good. You should definitely see it in theaters. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna smile, it's gonna bring you back to how much you love Mary Poppins, and you're gonna have a good time. Oh, and there's a really cool part where they go to the premiere at the very end of the film, and so you get to see the actress who's portraying Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke, and I really loved it. So I would give Saving Mr. Banks 5 stars. I thought it was a spectacular movie. I wouldn't be surprised if many of these actors and filmmakers get Oscar nominations and Golden Globe nominations because it really is one of the best movies of the year. Believe the hype, it's that good, go see it right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Saving Mr. Banks. What did you rate it? Do you think it was good? And also, how did you like Tom Hanks as Walt Disney? Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where you can stay in the loop of all the new movie reviews and book reviews and animation reviews that we do. It's a really, really fun place, and you never know what to expect next, so subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Morgan Stradling, and this is the Rotoskippers YouTube.